What an absolutely incredible week it's been for AMC. Let's recap everything that's been going on with this stock, where I think it's headed in the future, and an interesting news article that I found that I think you guys might get some value from. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to get some free stocks with WeBull. And check out our Patreon if you guys want to get access to our private Discord where we talk about stocks, cryptocurrency, or anything having to do with money. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, here we are with AMC Entertainment Holdings. As you can see here, we are currently sitting at the price point of about $49.40, up about 15% on the day. This is of course on Friday, which is the last open trading day. Today I am filming this on a Saturday, or otherwise known as June 12th. Now we'll get into more of the price action with AMC in just a little bit here, but first of all, let's get into this article that I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I think this is something that's really interesting and one of the main I would say emotional connection points that most people are investing in AMC for. A lot of people, of course, want to make money with the stock, but more importantly, a lot of people are more concerned with one major factor, and that's crushing hedges. As you can see here, AMC bet by hedge fund unravels thanks to meme stock traders. And most of this article is going to talk about, well, just that. A multi-pronged bet on AMC Entertainment Holdings boomerang this month to Mudrick Capital's Management LP, the latest hedge fund to fall victim to swarming day traders. Mudrick flagship fund lost about 10% in just a few days as a jump in AMC stock price unexpectedly triggered changes in the value of the derivatives that the fund held as part of a complex trading strategy. People familiar with the matter said the setback comes months after a group of traders organizing on social media, basically with GameStop, you guys know the whole fundamental deal with that. The development prompted many hedge funds to slash their exposure to meme stocks. Mudrick Capital's losses highlight how risky retaining significant exposure to such companies can be, even backfiring on a hedge fund manager who was mostly in sync with the bullishness of individual investors. And basically this talks about pretty much how AMC has been running over the last couple of weeks and how it pretty much knocked out Mudrick Capital's position pretty heavily. Now, the reason I want to talk about this, of course, is because we all know that everybody's very concerned with how we are destroying, or how, I guess, investors, especially people who are invested in meme stocks, have a bone to pick, per se, with these hedge funds, with big, not even just hedge funds, really any huge capital management firm that is short on any of these companies that have strong emotional connections with retail investors. AMC, of course, is the most recent example of this. The last example that we saw with this, of course, was with Melvin Capital, of course, with GameStop, where Melvin Capital lost a large sum of money, let's just say a large sum of money, because of what happened with GameStop. Now, the reason I want to talk about this article, of course, is because that the emotional connection with AMC is probably one of the largest factors in its continued success and the continued run-up in price. AMC is nothing without its investors. It's nothing without traders. It's nothing without demand to buy the shares. And now that AMC is kind of starting to reach into this GameStop kind of class of hype, basically, a lot of people are very excited. A lot of people are thinking that, oh, this is the next GameStop. AMC is going to go to $100, $200, $300, $400 even, and they're expecting this. Now, I will caution that, of course, that's not guaranteed. Nobody knows that for sure. This is a lot of confirmation bias, where people, of course, have positions in this stock and they may have bought at a much higher price than they were expecting to buy in at, and unfortunately are down quite a bit right now because AMC, for the most part, has pulled back a little bit over the last couple of 5 days. We are seeing possibly the start of a reversal. And you know what? We'll just get right into it. Let's just go right into the sticks here. We're on AMC. This is on Thinkorswim. We're on the 30-minute 10-day chart, as you can see here. And this is what we saw previously with the original huge squeeze. This, of course, happened on June 3rd, which is about basically 2 weeks ago now, or 3 weeks, I guess. It depends on how you're looking at it. And this was the original run up, all-time high of about $77. Huge pullback. We hit down to a lower high, as you can see right about here around the 67 level. And since then, AMC has continued to trade lower and gone into a bit of a consolidation pattern, continue to pull back here. And now we're sitting at $49.70. Let's take a closer look here. We'll take a look at Friday's overall trading session. Let's zoom out just a bit here so we get a better understanding. As you can see here, this is Friday's trading session. AMC opening around the $44 level, dumping all the way down to $42. More than likely, a lot of people selling out of their positions, taking profits or losses depending on where they were at. And then AMC actually luckily ran back up. Again though, at any market open, usually there are expected to be either dumps or massive pumps. It's really, there are very few stocks that open flat on market open, so of course keep that in mind. As you can see here, we moved on to the rest of the day, forming a pretty much a nice kind of cup and handle pattern. As you can see here, here's the cup, here's the handle, continued on a downward breakout towards the 45 level, and then shot back up all the way to in after hours a high of $50, and running very nicely in after hours, kind of just slowly moving in a kind of consolidation pattern, but eventually ending on the upward trend. Now, let's take a look at a little wider time frame here, back to the 10-day. Where is AMC going? Because a lot of people are very concerned about whether or not they should get an AMC right now, if they're too late, if they're too early, if there's a variety of questions that people are asking right now. And for the most part, from my own perspective, my own opinion, and this is not financial advice, I think that AMC does still have a little bit of a ways to go. With GameStop, we saw the initial week of hype with the insane run-ups that we saw. And for the most part, I'm treating AMC as a GameStop kind of alternative, as a meme stock, basically. As a stock, these stocks, from the most part, I can kind of look at them and tell that they have significant similarities in patterns. You can look at GameStop and look at AMC's run-up, and they have very similar patterns as far as their price chart goes. Now, I think that with GameStop, obviously, we've seen that GameStop had its initial run-up, it kind of sold off a bit, pulled back for just a little bit, maybe about a week's time. And then as time went on, GameStop would continue to run every once in a while as more money began to pour into both the stocks. One thing you really have to remember now about these stocks is that the fundamentals of these stocks are still pretty much for the most part the same, but retail interest has drastically changed, and it has drastically changed the way that people are going to invest in these stocks. We now know that there are more volume on these stocks than there's ever been before in likely the entire lifetime of this stock being on the stock exchange. We know that people who are now interested in this stock are going to buy this stock high, low, whether it's going sideways, up, down, they do not care. They will buy the stock because they like it. So you have an army of very passionate, truly emotional retail traders, not emotional in a bad way, emotional meaning they have an emotional connection to the stock. I didn't mean that as an insult, sorry if it sounded like that. But people are truly in love with the stock. They love the fundamentals of it, and they want it to succeed, and they want to make money with it, which is, I guess, everybody's, overall goal in the stock market. But for these stocks especially, there's a unique emotional connection that a lot of these traders seem to have with these stocks. So that's something to keep an eye out for. And I think that AMC could see future breakouts. I really do think it's possible, especially with the renewed interest in this stock. If you look on Twitter, there's always something new trending about AMC, GameStop, a variety of these other stocks and everything. And we'll talk about in some other videos that we're going to be making later this week, and however long they stay relevant, about some other meme stocks that I think could potentially be a huge target for the next huge possible squeeze that we might see. Now, this isn't even the short squeeze. A lot of people, have looked at the short interest and the amount of shorts that have covered, and really no shorts have covered yet. There are quite a few firms who have lost a lot of value in their short positions on this stock, but nobody has really covered yet. So that is something to definitely keep in mind and to definitely watch out for. Because again, just like AMC went up to $77, if the waters are right, and if the news is right, and if there is a really good day for trading, if there is a perfect storm, if you will, I could potentially see AMC going a lot higher than it is right now. That is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell this stock. I'm not telling you to do anything. Please do your own research and due diligence before investing in any asset or security. Of course, we are not financial advisors, and none of this should be considered financial advice, but I am giving my own opinion on it. But other than that, guys, that is it for AMC. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our Patreon link if you guys want to join our private Discord. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle, Finance Bro. Take it easy.